their float, that's what it looks like.
It does. I love their float. Look at that. Gold colors.
Yeah, they did a nice job. Up next, we have Stark Electric with a buggy. It's a full-service commercial and industrial electrical contractor serving Tucson since 1983. Stark Electric, family-owned and operated. And they say from medical manufacturing and bioscience facilities to the education field, Stark Electric has the experience to complete your project in time and on budget.
And they, of course, are a proud sponsor of the Tucson Rodeo Parade. Great seeing them out here. Next we have Lisa. Chief Meteorologist Lisa Villegas is right there along the parade route.
She's just jumping out on the street here for a moment while
we can see Lisa, and Lisa's got her gloves on. She's got her hand warmers on. But, hey, she warned us it's going to be cold out here today. Hey, Lisa.
It is really cold. And you forgot my little hand warmer that I
Yes.
brought with me. Definitely keeping my hands definitely on the toasty side. Look at everyone. Hi, everybody. Say hi to the camera. Everyone's nice and toasty. You guys have your blankets on and everything. Stay nice and warm.
Yes, I have my electric socks on.
You have electric socks on? What? Can I see them? Oh, can I? Oh, girl, I need to get on your level. That's what I'm missing this rodeo season, that's for sure. We definitely have a lot of the blankets on, a lot of the boots, and everyone enjoying themselves. Hi, sweetheart, what's your name? Eliza. Are you enjoying yourself?
My sister over there with Makita.
Oh, is she? Oh, I see you, girl. I see you. Say hi. What's your name?
Yeah.
Tia?
Yeah.
You staying nice and toasty? Kinda. Shy a little bit. Well, we're having a good time. Dan, Brooke, I'm going to send things back to you. It looks like the rodeo, of course, is continuing to kick off. We're all having a good time on the sideline, staying nice and toasty. We'll have more from the crowd coming up here in a little
All right, thanks so much, Lisa. Now, you saw, during that, we saw the Knights of Pythias in Tucson. They've been around since 1884. And here we have, Pride of Tucson, the Tucson Fire Department. They've got a rich history as well.
And they have an historical entry, including current firefighters wearing period-correct fire department uniforms, pulling hand-drawn hose carts.
Can you imagine that's how they used to do it?
I mean, really, they're accompanied by current fire chief Joe Gelada and the hose wagon and the hose cart. Together, they were once used right here in Tucson.
Yeah, Interim Chief Joe Galata, he's been around for a long time. Great guy, so it's great having TFD out here today.
Hi there. This is Flint Freeman, back with his mule, Naughty Clarabelle. I love the name. They've been in the parade for many years and won several awards. Good to see them back.
I love that one too. Mule, Naughty but Clarabelle. They've been in it for many, many years. And just having a good old time right out here today.
Up next, Laura Balderson. This year, Laura's riding Hello Dolly. It's her first time in the Tucson Rodeo Parade. Well, Hello Dolly's first time. They ride together in memory of their mule, Chewy Louie, who passed away last year. Sorry to hear that. Oh, we'll miss you, Chewy Louie.
And here we have a group with the Chief Builds Confidence on the red wagon right here. They've supported children and adults with disabilities in Pima County since 1995. A very important role they play. They provide in-home services, after-school and summer programs, day programs, and job coaching for individuals. They love to attend the parade and are very appreciative of the Tucson Rodeo Parade Committee for doing all the things they do. So special thanks to Terry Betts and Manda Garland.
Up next, the Volpe team with Nova Home Loans riding in a wagon that once transported prisoners to Yuma Territorial Prison before trains took over in 1880. So there's a lot of history there behind that one. They've been the #1 loan organization team in the state of Arizona for 19 years.
Yes. Founded by my buddy Ray Desmond. Paul Volpe's out there. John Volpe used to play played for the football league, and like you said, #1 home loan organization. They actually gave me my first home loan too. So,
did they really?
They've been around for a long time.
And look how that turned out. Just great.
So call today to make your dreams of home ownership a reality. That's Volpe Home Loans. They pride themselves on the fact that overpromise and overdeliver with each and every client.
I hear another band coming. This is the Desert View Pride of the Jaguars marching band under the direction of Miss Kalila Govan.
Yeah, they perform all throughout the state of Arizona for marching band competitions. Let's take a listen.
So they
Again.
are a premier group.
Yes.
Oh, sorry about that, Dan. They have gone all over to band competitions, community events, such as the Elvira Halloween Parade, city events like Dia de la Independencia every September.
Yeah, they pride themselves on being active members of the community through sharing the art of music. 2018 awards have included 1st, 5th, 9th, and 15th place finishes at local and state marching competition. Bookman's Entertainment Exchange is the proud sponsor of the Desert View Pride of the Jaguars Marching Band.
Up next, we have the Tucson Saddle Club. They're a trail riding group. They preserve, promote better horsemanship, and legislation that benefits horses and trails.
I think now would be a good time to go to a commercial break if we've got that lined up, as we watch the Saddle Group ride by. Up next, we have Boot Barn. We're going to check in with Boot Barn right after this quick break.
When you're ordering your groceries, consider the source. Only Fry's can bring you all the fresh, delicious food and quality products you already know and love. So check out while you're chillin'. Shop online today.
At Toyota, our President's Day sales event is calling. Take the legendary Tacoma off the beaten path and boldly explore the home of the brave. Get a historic deal before it's history. Right now, lease a new 2019 Tacoma for just $269 per month, or get $1,500 cash back on a 2019 Tundra. Find yours at Toyota.com. Toyota, let's go places.
When you're having groceries shipped, consider the source. Only Fry's can bring you the delicious food and quality products you already know and love. So check out while you're chillin'. Shop online today.
And during that break, we saw Boot Barn riding by, proud partner of the Tucson Rodeo Parade. They've been in the wagon once used by Steinfeld's Depart. Boot Barn says they're the leader in Western work and Western-inspired fashion. My newest cowboy hat came from Boot Barn a while back, so yeah, great to have them out here.
Oh, and it's a good one. And now you're seeing Benson Butterfield Rodeo royalty. The rodeo queen, Presley West, and Princess Hallie Miller, the duo would travel across the state of Arizona promoting the Benson Butterfield Rodeo and Western way of life. They have an interesting story. Presley is a 20-year-old cancer survivor from Hereford, Arizona. She's now in remission and studying at Cochise College to be a paramedic firefighter. And Hallie is a 17-year-old student at Buena High School.
Here we have the Tucson Indian Center. Been around for 56 years strong. They serve the urban Native American community and other populations to promote well-being, to establish a prosperous life, and to assist in becoming self-sufficient. The center is located at 160 North Stone Avenue. Great having them out here today.
And up next, we have Jrotc. They'd like to invite all Tucsonans to the second annual Tucson Area Healing Crusade. The Jrotc has been a community church celebrating freedom, healing, and wholeness for 45 years here in Tucson and around the world. They are at 2950 East Irvington in Tucson.
Jesus heals, their parade float says. Prayer for the sick. So once again, that is the Jrotc. March 9th at 7 p.m. They've got an event coming up, so you can go to door.church/events.
Up next, Estrellas and Arizona. Hosts Ramon Torres, Giselle Coronado, and Fanny Carayón make Estrellas in Arizona, Southern Arizona's #1 local show on Azteca 14. Estrellas in Arizona, a proud sponsor of the Tucson Rodeo Parade.
You know, I love Ramon's. He's always just dressed so impeccably. And those white cowboy boots
Wow,
he's
he
got
looks
on.
terrific. That
I
is
love it.
natty. He looks fantastic.
Hola, Ramon! He's a character. I always enjoy running into him and giving him a...
Todo en la Blanca. Muy bien. He looks great. I love the white boots, too. You don't see those too often.
No, not at all. Boy, he's got to watch where he's stepping out here. Look out, Ramon. You got something on the road in front of you.
Yeah, the risk of the white boots there. Next up, we are moving on to an authentic working chuck wagon that provides cowboy cooking to working cowboys on several ranches and trail rides. That sounds like good stuff. Throughout the southwestern United States, all around trail horses provides the horses for those rides many of the time. And The running gear is a restored 1916 Peter Shuttler with an 1885 antique box on it. Boy, you can really tell that is authentic. The Chuck Wagon's a Hanson-made Cowboy Dakota, owned by John Schaefer here in Tucson. And by the way, it's on display at the Tucson Rodeo Parade Museum all winter. What a great spot to take the whole family.
Yeah, if you've got family coming in from out of town, you've got to take them to the Tucson Rodeo Parade. And if you've never had food from a Chuck Wagon,
oh,
boy,
it's fantastic.
So
I'll take beans any day.
Oh, bacon and eggs, too. I'm getting hungry. Well, here's a group with San Derby Community Programs. They say that they're the only adult comprehensive program here in Tucson. They offer a full array of stimulating activities to help older adults living with physical and cognitive challenges develop and retain social and independent living skills. I love their parade float this year. Look at that. They got the saguaro cactus cut out, a barrel cactus on there. Very colorful. They got the orange. Almost looks like a rainbow going over the top of them. It's a community program. It's a safe and nurturing environment that can provide weekday respite care, giving families and caregivers peace of mind that their loved ones are safe and enjoying their day. So a great relief for those families and also giving much needed help.
Up next, it's 226, sponsored by the Tucson Masonic Lodge number 4, which was established in the Arizona Territory in 1881, the oldest Masonic lodge in southern Arizona. They're honored to have with them today the Grand Master of Free and Accepted Masons in Arizona, and Tucson native most worshipful brother Craig Gross, along with brothers of the lodge, wearing symbolic Masonic aprons. Also on the wagon, young ladies from Job's Daughters, International Bethel 25, International Order of Rainbow Girls Assembly number 2, and young men from the Arizona chapter of the Order of Demolay.
Yes, the Demolay. I was actually a pastor counselor of my Demolay chapter in Pawnee, Oklahoma.
Oh, really?
My grandfather was a Mason. My dad was in Demolay as well. It's a great organization for young guys, and I loved it. We would go across the state. The square and compass are internationally known symbols of the Fraternity of Free Accepted Masons, and those members are dedicated to making good men better and to serving God, their country, family, and community. Great seeing my Demolay brothers out here today.
Dan, I just learned something new about you every single day. It's pretty cool. Next, we have up La Buena Radio. Here's a wagon with 94.3 FM La Buena on the Telemundo TV float. It's the station of great artists and the home to the famous Genio Lucas morning show in Tucson. For 30 years, I was reading up on him. He's been doing this. Amazing.
3 decades. An institution in himself.
Yes, absolutely, and smart to bundle up today as well.
Yeah, that wind keeps on kicking up every once in a while. Hey, up next we've got the U.S. Border Patrol Horse Unit. Since the birth of the United States Border Patrol in 1924, horses have been an integral part of the agency's enforcement mission. Even in today's mechanized world with all the high technology, this unit is still essential to patrol operations in the backcountry, where they get back there and they are the only effective means of access for agents charged with protecting our nation's border.
And I just can't tell you how great it is to see these majestic horses out here today.
Hundreds of them.
Yeah, we can't really describe in person. They're just so beautiful and they're so close to their riders, too.
Very
you can
much
tell
so.
they're kind of one and the same.
The ambiotic relationship that they have, for sure. Cummings Plumbings. They've been around for a long time
Yeah,
here in Tucson.
35 years. This is their first time participating in the Tucson Rodeo
Nice having them
Parade,
here.
though. It sure is. All employees dressed up as Big Ed. And who's Big Ed? But he's the statue that stands in front of their building, visible on the west side of I-10.
Very visible.
Yes,
Pass him all the
indeed.
time. I didn't know he had a name. Big Ed. Now I know.
Now you know.
As a way of giving back to their customers, Cummings Plumbing's Heating and Cooling focuses on reinvesting in charity and causes that matter to Tucsonans. With 6 generations of experience behind every service call, they say they have the knowledge and expertise you can trust. Cummings Plumbing, Heating and Cooling is a proud sponsor of the Tucson Rodeo Parade, and it's great, excellent having them out here today for the first time. I hope they come back for many more years to come.
Yeah, hopefully they'll enjoy it, and
I bet they will.
They'll know that we don't usually have it quite this cold.
Yeah.
But at least the rain held off for us. Up next, we have Desert Diamond Casinos and Entertainment. It's their official entry for the 2019 Tucson Rodeo, using both an English stagecoach and a Colorado sightseer wagon.
Right on.
Riding in this year's float, Libby Francisco, COO of the Tohono O'odham Gaming Enterprise, and General Manager Danielle Chilton.
They are joined by Desert Diamond team members representing more than 2,000 Casino employees. Huge employer here in Tucson. Desert Diamond Casino is also the official concert sponsor of the rodeo. You can see Charlie Pride tomorrow night. Charlie Pride, boy, he's been around for decades.
Oh, and what a talent. My
Yes.
goodness, a legend.
Also going to have Saturday night, Easton Corbin. Desert Diamond Casinos is an enterprise, again, at the Tohono O'odham Nation. They have 4 locations across Arizona, including 2 right here in Tucson. Woo, there goes that wind again.
Oh, man, it's kicking up. Hey, and got to give a shout out. I'm watching our photographer, Dave, run up and down the street here. He's got a face mask on because it's so cold, and he's doing a great job.
All of our behind-the-scenes crew here, we've got probably 15 people, 20 people working it. We appreciate all their hard work bringing you this live coverage. Here's a group with the Burt Martin Foundation and the Warden family. They're the Grand Marshal Wagon. Their mission is to build a better Tucson. They protect the vision by honor and privilege by supporting and protecting Tucson's historical and cultural treasures. So let me see. Yep, there he is. Hey!
Hi there.
Good to have you guys out here.
See you. Thank you.
Thank you.
That's Warden. He's a past Grand Marshal. What was he? A couple of years ago, if I remember correctly. But he does so much for our community here.
Oh, it's fantastic. They're proud to sponsor Southern Arizona honor flights, by the way, to Washington,
Yes.
D.C. Such an important program for our World War II and Korean War heroes through the University of Arizona Veterans Program.
Does a lot with horse racing as well. So great having Mr. Warden out here.
Yeah. Up next, we have Cal Portland, and they're competing with their buggy here. Pretty interesting. The oldest continually producing Portland cement company west of the Rocky Mountains, founded in 1891. And they've provided concrete for some large local construction projects, including the Amazon Distribution Center, Aspire Tucson Apartments, the Mark Student Housing Project. And it's great to have them here in their buggy today. Up next, we have the One Arizona Credit Union.
Look at
Saddle
those
up.
orange cowboy hats.
Yes, indeed.
Saddle up with One Arizona Credit Union, entry number 233. They say that 1AZ has been helping Arizonans reach their financial goals since 1951 with a full suite of financial products and services. Got also the K-Hit Float, Laura, Amy, Lisa, and the team from 1AZ Credit Union. Stop by one of their 3 Tucson area branches and say, howdy.
Howdy. I like the orange hats, by the way. Up next, we've got some of our park rangers, and they're out here every year, and look at the little burro. They brought
So
a burro.
cute.
He's great looking there. The Saguaro National Park Group coming our way. The riders and are home to the nation's largest cacti. It's one of 22 national park units in Arizona. We're so proud of our parks. Both Tucson and Rincon Mountain districts encompass more than 30,000 acres of wilderness.
And you mentioned the little donkey there, Jasmine.
Oh, I'm
Lee,
sorry. I
Bonnie.
called Jasmine a boy and a burro. So sorry, Jasmine.
I think she'll get over it. Experience a short hike, wilderness hikes, and even backcountry. The National Park Service, they do so much for preserving parts of our land.
Yes.
Hey, now we're in Division 3 of this year's parade, sponsored by U.S. Ride, Channel 13, us right here at Channel 13. Here is the Pride of Sunnyside Marching Band from Sunnyside High School.
I
All
love
right.
how into it they are.
They
and
are.
Jim Click is sponsoring them, and they're doing a great job today.
Students are also currently working very hard to prepare for their upcoming concert band competition in early March. So let's hear it for the Pride of Sunnyside Marching Band. Great
Up
having them
next,
out here.
It sure is. VFW Rangers Mounted Color Guard is coming up our way. The VFW Rangers are they are a post 10 to 54 of 3 points, and they travel around the great state of Arizona showing their patriotism. carrying the American flag. They want to recognize all the men and women of the armed forces, POWs, MIAs, KIAs, and civilians in all wars and conflicts.
Yes, and today they honor a fellow veteran and friend, Edward Kilako, with a riderless horse. Edward was a well-loved and well-respected man, and passed away. And though we want to honor him with that riderless horse, presenting the fallen soldiers with the boots reversed and the stirrups. The VFW honors them by doing flag raisings and presentations, assisting with veterans memorial services, parades, welcome home, and send-offs, dedications. You can contact them through their Facebook page.
We have a family group coming our way now. This is Rancho De La Alegria. They're located below Sentinel Peak A Mountain, along with the Santa Cruz River. Soon have 40 years participation in the Tucson Rodeo Parade. Families of different vaquero styles, to include the Charos culture, come together to enjoy our old Pueblo heritage, including Rancho De La Alegria.
You know, it's appropriate where they're located, too, right there at the peak of A Mountain along the Santa Cruz. That area has been inhabited for upwards of 10,000 years, so lots of history, and they're part of that now.
Right.
Up next, we have Purville Social Magazine presenting the law office of Tammy Carter, who says, let our family help yours. They're using a woody hack and a 3-spring buggy. Purville Social is a proud sponsor of the Tucson Rodeo Parade.
All right, now that's a mule.
Yes.
They got a mule pulling them along
And
today.
I like the purple and white on the wheels, and yeah, they got out there and did some decorating earlier this morning.
Looking good.
See everybody bundled as well, too.
Let's see here. Who do we have coming our way? This is this is Taco Euro coming our way. Hi, guys. Good
Boy,
to
that
see
sounds
you.
good, too.
Taco Hero. Yeah.
There are
Hero
heroes
would
when
be
it comes
with
to
a
those
Y.
tacos.
That
yeah.
would be an interesting Mexican and Greek combo, but
There
no,
you go.
Taco Hero. They
Knew what
weren't
you
on
meant.
our list. They must be a late edition, but it sure is good to see them there. Hi, guys.
Make some great tacos, too.
I could go for one of those right now. Oh, and look how beautiful. This is 304, the League of Mexican American Women, with a wagon coming our way. And it's the 51st year awarding scholarships to deserving young women, deserving
time.
recipients. The League's awarded millions of dollars, and each year they select a florecita and a botoncito to represent the League. This year's honor goes to 2018 Florecita Yalisa Bishop and 2018 Botoncito Isabella Chaboya.
All right, we're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back.
When you're ordering your groceries, consider the source. Only Fry's can bring you all the fresh, delicious food and quality products you already know and love. So check out while you're chillin'. Shop online today.
At Toyota, our President's Day sales event is calling. Go safely from sea to shining sea in the Corolla. Let freedom ring in the new Corolla hatchback. Get a historic deal before it's history. Right now, lease a new 2019 Corolla for just $199 per month or get $1,000 cash back on a Corolla hatchback. Find yours at Toyota.com. Toyota, let's go places.
When you're having groceries shipped, consider the source. Only Fry's can bring you the delicious food and quality products you already know and love. So check out while you're chillin'. Shop online today.
All right, and during that break, we saw Tierra Antigua Realty. They've been around for a long time, celebrating La Fiesta de los Charos. And then after that, we saw Pima County Sheriff's Auxiliary Volunteers along with Sheriff Napier on that float. And now we have
Tucson Federal Credit Union. They've been around since 1937, standing for community, localism, and helping the people of Pima County save money and grow wealth. They're proud to be the founding partner of the Tucson Sugar Skulls Indoor Football and are joined today by their brand new dance team. Hi, guys. Well, they're going to be the pioneering dance team for the Sugar Skulls. That's a fun job.
Yes. I'm so excited for the Sugar Skulls. I definitely want to hit some of those games.
Yeah, I love the name they chose. That's great. Up next, we have a float from the Pasquayaki tribe.
Hello to Dr. Alvarez and his wife Joanne, who ride their horses for fun all over the. That was Dr. Alvarez before the Pasco Yaqui tribe. And here's the wagon with the tribe, a federally recognized tribe of Yaqui Native Americans right here in southern Arizona. And boy, they've also got a nice colorful float with all those paper flowers decorating the bales of hay there, and some big horses pulling that wagon as well.
And they're competing as authentic Native American. There are so many categories to recognize here today, and that's theirs. Up next, we have, I believe, HSL Properties offering Tucson's premier apartment communities, 32 communities, in fact, in the Tucson metro area. And look at the great team of horses they have pulling them along.
You know, HSL has got so many properties, apartment complexes across Tucson, founded by the HSL, is the H&L standing for Humberto Lopez, a longtime developer here in Tucson. So a lot of people have lived in his apartment complexes, 32 communities in the Tucson metro area. And again, they are a proud supporter of Old Pueblo's Western heritage. Good to have them out here. And boy, look at that big float, that big old wagon that they're in as well.
I know, that's a good one.
Imagine the stuff that could have hauled back in the day.
Oh, I know. Well, they would have had to. I'm sure they had some big old wagons, so they have a team of 6 pulling it, so it must
Beautiful
be able
horses
to
too.
carry something there. And up next, I believe we have one of our music category participants. This is Rock 102.1
Yeehaw.
KFMA. Don't miss KFMA Day 2019 featuring Shinedown and Papa Roach. Get tickets now at KFMA.com.
You know, I've always been a wannabe DJ. Rock 102.1 KFMA.
Oh, I like it. You should do that, Dan, but only, as your morning job. Yeah, that's your day job, man. Don't leave us. Don't leave us.
Yeah, KFMA's been around for a long time. They're always rocking out Tucson. Love their music. Got some great DJs as well, so it's great. I love his costume.
Yeah, they have a lot of spirit.
This is my first rodeo.
That's good. That's good. I like it.
Looking very patriotic in that Western outfit.
Yes. Up next, we have one of our colorful floats. This is my personal favorite category. Dedicated to dental service, Dr. Manuel C. Bedoya founded Dedicated Dental 27 years ago, and they've been serving the Tucson community for 44 years with 2 locations, 4001 South Mission and 801 North Wilmot. And a thank you to Red and Julie Wyckoff of Red Saddle Mules for their wagon and their mules.
I'll tell you what, that purple and yellow go well together, don't they?
They sure do, and that's a great float. We're kind of just past Mardi Gras time, and it sure has those wonderful colors going on, doesn't it?
It's got a Mardi Gras feel and color with that, doesn't it? Well, these Vaqueritas
you
del
got
Rio
it.
grew up
Vaqueritas del Rio.
Hey, what's up, Mike?
Hi.
We were just talking about the Sugar Skulls. Mike was, Mike Fetters. You can't see him on camera, but Mike here is from the Sugar Skulls, so we're excited for it, Mike.
All right.
Right on.
Oh my gosh, he's got a Sugar Skull son. That's so cool. We should take that over to Lisa because she's across the street. Hi, Lisa. Good to see you.
I'm looking
Lisa.
across the street so I can say
Hey,
hi.
Lisa, real quick, I got to show you something. Here we go. We were talking about the Sugar Skulls.
Yeah.
Boom. Our indoor football team.
Look at that. They got the Sugar Skulls.
It's a great logo, huh?
I can't wait for that. It's going to be a lot of fun.
I'm really excited about seeing the Sugar Skulls myself, not going to lie. But we are on the opposite side of the street here, so we're going to check in with some of the people over here. Hey, good morning, everybody. Staying warm? Yeah, who do we have here? What's your name? Alex.
Preston.
Ian. Oh, look at you. You're all hunkered down in there. I love this. Are you guys staying warm? Are you enjoying the rodeo so far? Yeah. Hi. Well, good. Look, we've got people here in blankets. Oh, hey, honey. What's your name?
Brendan.
Are you enjoying yourself?
No.
Oh, so you're a veteran, huh?
Mm-hmm.
What's your favorite part?
The horses.
The horses? Yeah, me too. I love the horses, too. Hi, everybody back there. So we're going to send things back to you, Brooke and Dan. I think we still have more going on as far as the spray goes, but I'll tell you what, we are staying warm. I got my little hand glove here. Well, not my gloves. And this is my hand warmer, by the way. Everyone keeps asking me about it, but it's definitely doing the job. So I'll send things back to you.
Smart.
All right, thanks so much. And got to mention real quickly on the Vaqueritas del Rio, that was a multi-generation family riding. We had Monique's aunt, Leslie was in there, and also a 9-year-old
She was
Cornejo.
so cute, Clarissa Cornejo.
Yes.
And she was riding Ricky, and then her mom was along on Pearl, and then they had their aunt. So the Vaqueritas del Rio, we thank you. Rockin' K
Rockin' K
Ranch
Ranch
went
was in there
by
as well.
On
Tucson
the east
Electric
side.
Power. We got TEP. And boy, they keep us going. They keep us keep our lights on for us. They say each year TEP adds even more green acres to its growing portfolio of renewable energy resources.
And did you know they use sheep whenever they can? They use sheep to chew up that overgrown weeds that may threaten the community's solar energy production.
And here's Fry's Food Stores. They've been part of the Rodeo Parade for many years and going to continue to participate in this event. Fry's Food Stores is a proud sponsor of the Tucson Rodeo Parade. Fry's is owned by Kroger. We're both familiar with Kroger. I used to work for Kroger back one of my many jobs. Yeah,
I didn't know that.
I was a
Something
courtesy
new
clerk.
Again.
I bagged groceries.
Do you have like an Oscar award on your that I don't know about on your mantle, or like
I do have an Emmy.
all these crazy past lives you have?
Good times. One of the many college jobs I had. But yeah, Fry's Food Store. And
That's
here we
so
go.
cool.
Oh, I'll tell you what.
The boys chorus. Here
a
they
Tucson
come.
favorite.
And of course they're going to be singing I Sure Hope. They've got a really nice wagon going here.
Yeah.
They're the Singing Goodwill Ambassadors performing music of the American Southwest, along with their signature fancy trick rodeo roping.
Since 1939, the boys chorus has served more than 8,000 boys and young men. Today's parade, the alumni are joining our town singers. Let's take a listen. Today's parade, boys chorus, alumni joining the town singers in celebration of their 80th anniversary. They've been around since 1939.
Wow.
They invite all boys to join the chorus and be part of a new generation of this Tucson tradition.
And did you see the roping
Yeah,
following
there they
them
are
up?
right
They
now.
are so good. Look at these guys go. It's such a great combination with the,
And they make
the
it look so
traditional
easy.
singing and the rope. I've tried to do that. It is so hard.
It's hard.
I really need some lessons.
You know, they've also got to do some dodging themselves, so.
Yeah. Up next we have Colonel Chad Baladi, Vice Wing Commander of the 355th Wing at Davis-Monthan. It's one of the largest installations in the U.S. Air Force and home to one of the largest flying operations in the world.
Yeah, they have more than 3,400 unique mission partners, over 11,000 airmen that support 4 combatant commanders. Today, they chose a great Mudwagon stagecoach. And speaking of the United States Air Force, right behind them, the Air Force Honor Grill, the Honor Guard drill team. The mission of the U.S. Air Force Honor Guard is to represent airmen, the American public, and world. Let's take a listen.
Precision is amazing.
It
They
is.
work so hard on this, and they help with recruiting efforts as the official ambassadors in blue.
The drill team promotes the Air Force's mission by showcasing drill performances in public and military venues. And my dad was an Air Force veteran. Your dad is a veteran.
A Navy veteran.
Navy veteran. Yep. So from the children of veterans, thank you for your service.
Yes, and thank you for that display. Something else. So we have the Manso and Ramirez family group up next, and they've been horse trainers of Charos for more than 50 years.
Wow.
They're riding mules for the past 20 years. Great animals. People who, hi there, people who ride and raise mules sing their praises, just being wonderful animals.
Incredibly smart animals, too.
They are very smart and hardworking and strong.
Yes. 50 years, that's a long time.
It sure
Lots
is.
of tradition for that family as well. Up next, we have a wagon with the Southern Arizona Attractions Alliance. They're riding on a Studebaker wagonette.
A wagonette?
Yes.
I wonder what makes it a wagonette. I know that means it's smaller, but it's interesting, isn't it? So you can save big on attractions admission with the Tucson Attraction Passport, by the way, 2-for-1 discounts and other savings. Just so you know, save more than $500 with that Tucson Attractions Passport.
And over the years, we've got a passport every year, and I'll tell you what, it it does save you some money. A lot of 2-for-1 deals, and it's great for when family come into town to visit. Available at TucsonAttractions.com or all over town, including the Rodeo Parade Museum right here at the rodeo grounds. Also save with the new digital Tucson Attractions Passport for your smartphone. So it's a great way to see what's out there and save some money at the same time.
Right now, say hello to Cafe Santa Rosa in the authentic Native American category. They're home to some of the best Indian fry bread in Tucson. That's delicious stuff. With 2 locations, so they've got 3303 South 12th and 1959 West San Javier Road inside the plaza at the San Javier Mission.
That's the one we're probably all familiar with. If you go out there to the San Javier Mission, you get some of that Indian fry bread, which I consider the best in the entire country. They say we serve breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Come taste their handmade tortillas and, of course, their homemade food. You will not be disappointed. So thank you so much to Cafe Santa Rosa for being out here today. Oh, here we go.
Yes, another marching band, the Pride of Mountain View coming up, and the award-winning band has approximately 100 members, including the color guard and percussion.
Yeah, and they're under the direction of Mary Taft. Bear Marana Greenhouse is the proud sponsor of the Pride of Mountain View Marching Band, so let's take a listen. You know, it's kind of neat because all the bands out here have had their uniforms on, but as you can see, Mountain View's actually got up dressed up Western.
I think that's
fun.
fun.
I love it. Mountain View. Sounding great out there.
They sure are.
They got to be doing a lot of walking today with some of those heavy instruments, too. So, yeah, it's nice to have them out today.
We've had some of the flag carriers, baton twirlers, cheerleaders out here with bare legs and burr. So,
can't imagine.
But boy,
I'm
party
freezing.
stock, we appreciate that. We've got such a great group up here.
Yes.
They're actually doing some riding with the Therapeutic Ranch for Animals and Kids. They're a Western riding group.
Yes, TRAC's mission is to strengthen kids and community through animal interaction. We've done stories on TRAC over the years. This really is a wonderful organization. It's a 501 nonprofit program focused on children with and without specific challenges. The focus of the program is to offer participants opportunities to provide service to people and animals that the community gives an often rare experience to be a service provider to those less fortunate. Participants will receive specific educational skills, business and vocational training that will aid in their efforts to help themselves, each other, and the community. You can go to TRAC, that's TRAK, TRACTucson.org for much more information.
All right, we have a break for you right here, and as we watch them clip-clop on by, we're going to be back in just a moment.
When you're ordering your groceries, consider the source. Only Fry's can bring you all the fresh, delicious food and quality products you already know and love. So check out while you're chillin'. Shop online today.
At Toyota, our President's Day sales event is calling. Roam free in the spacious Highlander. Be a star in the tech-savvy 2019 Camry with Apple CarPlay. Get a historic deal before it's history. Right now, lease a new 2019 Camry for just $249 per month or get $1,500 cash back on a 2019 Highlander. Find yours at Toyota.com. Toyota, let's go places.
When you're having groceries shipped, consider the source. Only Fry's can bring you the delicious food and quality products you already know and love. So check out while you're chillin'. Shop online today.
All right, welcome back. Here we have riders for the Greater Southern Arizona Area Chapter of the 9th and 10th Horse Cavalry Association.
So I want you to listen to a little bit of history. This is a really important piece of our history. On July 28, 1866, Congress established 6 all-black regiments, later consolidated to 4, helping rebuild the country after the Civil War. The Buffalo Soldiers maintained the trails and protected the settler communities during the period of westward expansion.
Lots of
And
history.
that's who they're representing today.
Here we have Big Brothers and Big Sisters. They've been serving Tucson for nearly 56 years, providing hundreds of children every year with strong and professionally supported one-to-one mentoring relationships that clear the path to each child's biggest possible future. A wonderful organization. They say we see a bold new look and name as they expand to serve more children as Big Brothers, Big Sisters of Southern Arizona.
And I like the credo. A
Yes.
child's potential is not something we create. It is something we defend.
And you can visit www.soazbigs.org for more information.
Up next, it's Intuit. Their float sponsored by the Latinos Connect, that is, at Intuit, one of 11 employee networks that help fuel Intuit's mission to power prosperity, especially to those who need it most. So from volunteering with local nonprofit organizations to educating and celebrating individual cultures, Intuit embraces diversity and inclusion globally.
Intuit, powering prosperity around the world. The Arizona Sonora Western Heritage
Foundation. Yeah.
Yes, it's at Old Tucson celebrates the spirit of Tucson's Western heritage with their vintage Pioneer wagon provided by Bell Livestock. Look at this thing. Their entry features docents from the foundation as well as students and staff from the Hassan Preparatory and Leadership School.
And they have members of the Old Tucson staff riding in the wagon. Old Tucson would also like to congratulate Lupe Moreno, Old Tucson's 2018 Employee of the Year.
Congrats.
Yes, that's a big deal.
And Dusty, the Tucson Roadrunner, also invites you to come out to Old Tucson, where for 80 years they've been celebrating the spirit of the Old West. Love going out there. Here's a float. Oh, we got some, actually, look at this. We got some Native Americans with their traditional chants going on. I love the sound.
Oh yeah, the gorge. They really do. For just a moment here.
And those students and staff from the Hassan Preparatory and Leadership School. So nice having them out here today sharing their music with us. You know, it's
Okay, now we have Pima Community College here.
PCC, a wonderful educational opportunity for a lot of students across southern Arizona, tens of thousands. Pima is committed to providing convenient, affordable, and accessible, high-quality education with the power to transform the lives of our students and improve our community. Several campuses across, and it's one of the biggest community colleges across the country. And boy, look at how they've really got that float
They
decorated
have.
as well.
They're highlighting some of their programs. They're building in construction technologies, aviation, Pima Community College.
That's from their Desert Vista campus there, you can see. And yeah, they put a lot of work into that float. It's so nice having them out here.
So up next, we have a Charo group, the Miss Latino America Dolores Garcia. It's a Charo group with Miss Latino America Dolores Garcia participated in various parades, being the recipient of various wins in the state of California, Arizona, and Sonora as well. So here they come with Charos, Mariachi, and Ballet Folklorico. And let's listen to a music of the Escaramuzas.
And look at those dresses.
So ornate.
Very much so. I can't imagine how much money it took to make the dress.
They look so beautiful, so elegant. Aw, and I like, she just walked by in
There
the
she
little
is.
white dress. She's
Yep.
so cute.
¡Viva México! ¡Viva América! ¡Oh suelo bendito de Dios! ¡Viva México! ¡Viva!
Mariachi in full form, rare form. They're really sounding terrific.
You know, we have such a close relationship with our brothers and sisters from the Mexican cultural heritage. I mean, we used to be in Mexico, so it's nice to see them coming out today and sharing the culture as well and keeping it alive here in southern Arizona.
So we talked a little bit ago at the beginning of the parade about the memorial to Edward Kilako.
Yes.
And so you'll see coming our way in just a moment a memorial horse. Linus Hinton is dressed as a buffalo soldier on horseback, ponying another horse in honor of his friend Edward Kilako.
Yeah, Mr. Kilako was a retired Army Ranger sergeant, a Ranger, who served in the Korean and Vietnam Wars. After his military service, he moved to Arizona and started a cattle ranch and built his own town. The town is called Cowtown Kilako, located west of Tucson below Kit Peak. Ed Kilako was a participant of the Fiesta de los Vaqueros Parade for nearly 40 years. His name is known throughout the world. A memorial service is set March 16th at his ranch. And I'll tell you what, hear nothing but wonderful things about Mr. Kilako. He is really going to be missed, and it's going to be hard to fill a void that he leaves behind.
Gosh, there are so many parts of this parade that are so meaningful.
Yes.
That you learn so much about the quilt that is our community here, and the pieces that come together to create such a unique area here in Tucson. Go ahead.
Yeah, we're coming up in the last division.
Sponsored by Arizona Lotus Corporation, KLPX, KFMA, Caliente, and La Buena radio stations.
And here's the Tucson High Marching 100, representing the Tucson Unified School District's flagship high school, Tucson High.
All right, the Tucson High Magnet School Band drawing students from all over the city, proud to march in the 2019 parade.
And Chicago Music Store is the proud sponsor of the Tucson High Magnet School Marching 100, and it's appropriate. We've got so much history together with Chicago Music Store and Tucson High. So let's take a quick break. We'll be right back.
When you're ordering your groceries, consider the source. Only Fry's can bring you all the fresh, delicious food and quality products you already know and love. So check out while you're chillin'. Shop online today.
At Toyota, our President's Day sales event is calling. Take the legendary Tacoma off the beaten path and boldly explore the home of the brave. Get a historic deal before it's history. Right now, lease a new 2019 Tacoma for just $269 per month, or get $1,500 cash back on a 2019 Tundra. Find yours at Toyota.com. Toyota, let's go places.
When you're having groceries shipped, consider the source. Only Fry's can bring you the delicious food and quality products you already know and love. So check out while you're chillin'. Shop online today.
And welcome back. I'm Dan Maries along with Brooke Wagner.
And we are here at the Tucson Rodeo Parade, the 94th annual.
Lots of history, and we are actually in the last division of the Rodeo Parade this year. But let's check in with Lisa Villegas right along the parade route. Hey, Lisa.
Hey, Dan, Brooke, and of course, good morning to you at home. Not a phrase I typically use here, but I have to say hello to you because you are so precious and you're pink. What is your name, sweetheart?
Mackenzie.
Mackenzie, are you staying nice and toasty in your pink outfit?
Yes.
Are you having a good time?
Uh-huh.
What is your favorite part of the rodeo so far, you think?
Horses.
I love the horses too. Did you see a lot of them with spots?
Uh-huh.
Oh my gosh, what is your name? Oh my gosh, what's up, little man? Look, did you see his little booties? Oh my gosh, so adorable. Kids are so cute. Well, thank you so much for talking to me for a little bit. So I am going to send things back to you, but I'll tell you what, people are bundled. It is a little chilly out here, and it's definitely breezy. Luckily, the rain has held off here, and all I have to say is I'm real excited about that. Right, Brooke, Dan?
I am so thankful the rain has stayed away. Just the cold temperatures, we can deal with that. Hey, we saw the Greater Tucson leadership there. They're a survey on Surrey with the fringe on top.
It's a Surrey with the fringe on top.
Is that how you're supposed to say it?
It's a song.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Wow, something you didn't know.
Oh, there's a lot I don't know. But they are pleased to announce the 2018 Tucson Man and Woman of the Year, Larry Lucero and Carla Keegan. So it's nice having them here as well. All right, here's Cowtown Boots. This is where I got my cowboy hat earlier this year. I got my boots at the other place, Cowtown Boots, right there off of I-10 on the northwest side. Now, they've been in Tucson since 1976, located a half mile north of Rutherford on the I-10 frontage road. Home of over 10,000 pairs of boots from the very own handcrafted styles to other well-known brands. Oh.
All right, let's go on to 406, which is 96.1 KLPX Radio. And it's one of our music competitors this year. #1 for classic rock, 96.1 KLPX. Wake up with the world-famous Frank Show.
Love
weekday
Frank.
Mornings, 6 till 10. And then end your day with Nights with Alice Cooper. I don't watch it. I listen to Alice Cooper there. They always talk about how he's a face made for radio.
Yeah, Frank has been around for many years. Christine and Beef also as well. A great group to wake up with.
Now we're moving on to O'Reilly Chevrolet Float 408. Boy, we're just bringing them down the pike fast now. They're celebrating their 95th anniversary year. They've been a proud participant at the Tucson Rodeo Parade nearly every year it's been around. 12 years younger than Chevrolet itself. They're only 12 years younger. I mean, that
Incredible.
is a legacy organization right there. They've sold more than 200,000 cars, trucks, and SUVs to Tucsonans in southern Arizona since 1924.
You know,
my goodness.
I just got to have lunch with Buck O'Reilly the other day, and just a wonderful family, wonderful man.
Up next, we have number 410, Legacy Traditional Schools. They say they put the focus back on where it should be, on our kids. And it's easy to see why they continue to be the highest rated K through 8 school network in Arizona, starting with one student striving to be their best, continuing to impact more than 18,000 students network-wide at 16 campuses. Their website, legacytraditional.org.
Ooh, you can hear that wind.
Yes, and I think we have some music playing. I'm just going to check the number and make sure that we have 411 here because it's La Rosa, 105.3 KCLZ La Rosa. And the station features El Relajo, and that's Betsy Ramos La Yacita, and Gaston Mascareñas, El Hijo del Mono Pichi, and Rolando Rosas El Ruiz. El Compa Charlie, Carlos Benitez, Rodrigo Olivas. All right, we're going to skip back a little bit then after. We're kind of running a little bit out of order. Wow, they're doing some dressage.
Oh, yeah, look at that.
This is amazing. These horses, they are just, and their riders, so talented.
Yeah, Feria de Caballos Valladores in Arizona. They are directed by Ramiro Celaya and Ruben Moreno. They are a group from Phoenix, and they raise funds for a number of different charities.
So these are what they call dancing horses, horse dancing.
You can see why.
Yes, you sure can. Ballet,
Look at
horse
that.
ballet.
You know, it's hard enough to ride a horse in general if you're not familiar with them, and you know, you might get a little nervous around them, but I'll tell you what, to get on a horse, train it like this, and to be able to perform.
And
I mean,
every
look at
time
that.
I see this, I wonder, how do they do this training?
And
How
you
would
get down
you
there,
ever?
with on your hands and knees and kind of show them how to do it. But
Yeah.
look at this. And they look so poised as well. It's like the horses are just, they know exactly what to do.
They sure do. I believe up next we have 412, the Keebler family group. And if you're a fan of the Rodeo Parade, you know these guys. The team of Willie and Keebler are here from Deming, New Mexico. Always happy to bring excitement to the people of Tucson, honoring our pioneers and how our ancestors settled in Arizona. Actually, it said they had a wagon, but they don't, so now I'm
Yeah,
curious if that's who that really was.
Well, I saw the number there, but it was a little blown over by the wind. The wind is
Yeah.
not helping things.
Oh my goodness. Up next, you're going to see the cutest little Pony Express. But I don't want to get ahead of myself here. So, okay, so this is 412. And up next we have, I don't know if they are Shetland ponies or mini horses here. This is the Keebler
Yep, this
group
is
here.
Willie and Keebler here, though. The team of Willie and Keebler, they're here from Deming, New Mexico. And I'll tell you what, these are some of the cutest little animals I've ever seen in my life. And
Oh,
even
my
a little
goodness.
miniature wagon as well.
I can't get enough. They're just adorable.
And you can tell by their outfits that they are honoring pioneers and how our ancestors settled in Arizona. Robert Bruce driving the wagon with his daughter Lori and granddaughter Ashley as well. These little guys love what they do and they're happy to keep on coming back. Yeah, this is one of my favorite floats
Hi,
every year.
guys.
They're so cute.
Oh, they're doing a great job. Well, I think up next we have the Benson Pony Express, their Western riding group. Team of riders there, an historic reenactment group dedicated to preserving the history of the Butterfield Overland Stage in Benson. And since the Stagecoach Mail Run would be nearly impossible to perform, the first event was held with 4 horse and rider teams. Since then, there have been at least 3 teams that have been carrying the mail 21 times from Benson to Dragoon, Arizona. You can follow them on Facebook, by the way, Benson Pony Express.
Yeah, since 1903, the Vail School District has served the communities to the south and southeast of Tucson. From a one-room schoolhouse, the district has grown to now over 13,000 students at 18 schools. One schoolhouse to that.
Wow.
They've exploded in growth. Known for their high academic standards and technological innovation, Vail schools work hard every day to live up to the district motto, where education is a community effort. And it really is. Vail is known for being a tight-knit community. I've got friends over the years who've lived out there, and they just absolutely love the lifestyle.
And you can see why. And speaking of Vail, it's the Vail Preservation Society. A float coming up from them. The ride is an original English stagecoach that connect the community through local history. And the Vail Villagers 1937 Rodeo Parade entry, it's recreated by the Esmond Station K8 Section Gang Museum Club and Vail Preservation Society Vail Villagers Volunteers. It began with the railroad, Vail did, back in 1880, and they're proud to represent the railroad and ranching heritage of Vail. So,
I don't know if you saw that or not. Somebody's in that wagon. They got their head completely covered in a blanket.
I don't
but Vail,
blame 'em.
every year the Historical Society does a fundraising event, and they did a cornhole tournament a few years ago. I was part of that. It was so much fun.
How'd you do?
I did okay.
I'm terrible
I didn't
at
win.
cornhole. All right, this is 416, the Troublemakers. Here's some more riders that have a great name. Kate with her trusty steed Major, Clint with his adventurous mare Sugar. Good friends dressing up as a sheriff and bandit and having fun doing it, riding on the trails and in the parade.
Hey, I'd hang out with the Trailmakers. That'd be kind of fun. Here's the Roscoe Christopher Mudwagon. They're competing as a single team hitch, and this Mudwagon coach was built in 1982 to 1983 by Roscoe Christopher, past Grand Marshal and Wagon Master of the Tucson Rodeo Parade. It is a replica of the wagons that ran from the Pyramid Mides to Reno, Nevada back in the 1800s. It's the 28th year in the parade for the 4 generations of family. They've been around for so long, and Roscoe did so much for the rodeo parade. So thank you to Steve Boyce and Sons. Steve's a good friend of mine, his daughter Faith. Good family, strong family. They've been part of this tradition for many years.
All right, now we have number 418, the Tucson Mormon Battalion. They are representing the Tucson Mormon Battalion Monument Foundation. In December of 1846, during the Mexican-American War, a volunteer battalion of American troops entered the Presidio of Tucson, had a peaceful exchange of supplies, and raised the first American flag in Tucson, named the Mormon Battalion, and had been recruited in Council Bluffs, Iowa. So let's give them a listen for a moment.
Once again, the Tucson Mormon Battalion Monument Foundation, rich history here in Tucson. Portions of the trail that they used are later used by the Butterfield Stagecoach, the Southern Pacific Railroad, and even I-10. So their legacy lives on.
And up next, Truly Nolan. This is one of our comical additions here in the show. Up next, And they loved the image of the West. They swore to protect and serve it. Truly pledged to protect American homesteaders from vermin, in this case, spiders, scorpions, other creepy creature features. So they've been serving customers in this area since 1938.
Yes.
Truly Nolan.
And headquartered right here in Tucson. Mr. Nolan sadly passed away about a year or two ago, but he's got family here in Tucson. And I love this float that you're going to see after
Oh my goodness.
It's a giant mouse trap. It's going to be coming up here shortly. They got a look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 floats and wagons. There's the giant mouse trap.
Oh my goodness.
Appropriate for Truly Nolan. We're used to seeing the old cars out in front. Now we got a big old mouse trap. That took some work to build.
Wow, boy, they have a lot of folks involved in this today. That is for sure. Someone spent a lot of time making that float.
Boy, I'd hate to see the mouse or rat that thing catches.
That's for sure. Hey, it's 4:20, and up next in a creative float, and you're going to see why. It's Cash Time Title Loans, and they have another giant piece of their display here with a giant safe.
A wooden safe.
Yeah.
Of course, a replica. It's no wonder that Cash Time has a Google satisfaction rating of over 92%. Why settle for less when you can have the best, they say. They say for more than 20 years, Cash Time has been your fast and friendly source for cash loans in Tucson. Financial emergencies will not wait, and neither should you. Hitch your horses to a wagon and head on down to your nearest neighborhood Cash Time, or you can do it all online at cashtime.com. A little easier than hitching up to your horse.
That's right. And look at all the gold details on that float. That is so fun. And they've even got bandits following them up there. Pretty cool.
Here we've got the Tucson Association of Realtors. It's the largest trade association in southern Arizona, representing more than 5,400 members. They've been proudly serving our community since 1921. The members, they volunteer and they support local nonprofits and events, including the annual Tucson Association of Realtors Soccer Shootout. That just wrapped up a couple of weeks ago. Just like you, the Realtors call Tucson home.
Nice. And boy, they have a great turnout for that group today, too. After them, we have a Desert Bloom Relief Center. This is a creative float, and you can see all of their desert blooms there. They say they're Tucson's friendliest cannabis dispensary and cultivation, serving Arizona's patients since 2013.
Once again, Desert Bloom Relief, they say that they are Tucson's friendliest cannabis dispensary and cultivation, and they've been serving Tucson since 2013, and their patients' indoor and sun-grown flowers bloom year-round, making hundreds of the sweetest and most versatile strains available. They're located at 22nd Street in Pantano, serving unbeatable daily specials. Desert Bloom offers free delivery all over the city as well. And if you see some of the things that they're holding, looks like they got some hemp plants.
They definitely have a theme.
They have a theme going on here, and they are entry number 420, another part of their theme. So I got to give them creativity for that.
I just noticed that. Yes, that is very creative. Okay, let's move on to the Tombstone High School Jrotc mounted color guard, that is. Oh, it's getting hard to talk. It's kind of freezing my lips here. So they're one of just 2 junior Jrotc mounted color guards in the U.S. They participated with the parade in the past. They've almost doubled in size since last year. In fact, I do remember them from last year. The member is responsible for obtaining their own horses, providing care, working with them, and it's one equestrian group that provides their own cleanup crew. Hey, thanks for that. Nice job, guys. They're proud.
They've got a wheelbarrow.
Yes. I mean, that is really nice. They can make the mess and clean it up, too.
But you know what? It's a lot of work to own a horse. You got to care for it. And again, I mean, they care for these horses almost like a family member. And it's a lot of work to feed them and, of course, to clean up after them. So I wonder how they got stuck with that job.
Right. Well, we do appreciate them. That's really nice.
Very
we have
much so.
JTED. This is a great program through Pima County. The Career and Technical Education District offers premier tuition-free CTE programs to sophomores, juniors, and seniors. So they get this work experience through their public school and private school, charter school, whatever kind of education. They learn how to do a job. So they're terrific, and they have some great workhorses there. I'm not sure if those are Clydesdales. I don't think so. I'm not sure what type they are, but they're beautiful horses. And students may attend Pima JTED classes at one of their central campuses throughout Pima County.
Submarine veterans of Tucson, representing submariners of all areas and eras. Their float is a model of the USS Tucson.
Wow.
We have a submarine named the USS Tucson in our fleet. It's an active duty hunter, killer, fast attack, nuclear powered submarine named after, of course, the city of Tucson. Submariners are known to adapt quickly to any situation. My best friend in high school, his grandfather was a submariner, and the stories he would tell, the tight-knit communities. And when you think about it, I mean, once you're underwater, undersea, you are stuck there.
That's right, folks. We have a submarine in the Tucson Rodeo Parade this time around. And now we have Charos y Modelas de Arizona, and it's another Charro group. They're representing the Mexican culture, and the Charos on their dancing horses, models wearing the traditional Aztec China, Poblana, and Chara dresses. They're with Ms. D and V Academy, a nonprofit modeling academy.
Wow.
And look at the boys walking in those dresses. What incredible gowns. They've taken first place in California, Arizona, Sonora, and Las Vegas.
And they brought their own music as well. Beautiful horses. Here's a group with Rancho Bravo boarding. The ranch is owned and operated by a 12-year Army veteran.
The horses are actually dancing to the beat of the music. Incredible.
Wow.
Charos y Modelos.
And it's incredible to see how they are. I mean, it really does look like the horses are dancing to the music.
Well,
so we've got models, a band, we've got horses. They've got a wonderful float entry this year.
Yes, indeed. She's blowing kisses. I love it. Oh, and you know what? She blew a kiss and the sun came out.
Thank you. Do it again.
So, yes,
blow another
keep
kiss.
doing that. That was a good
Feels
job.
so good when that sun comes out as well, too.
All right. Now I think we have Rancho Bravo boarding. Their ranch is owned and operated by a 12-year Army veteran. It offers a wide variety of horse boarding and a clean and friendly family environment inside Tucson city limits. Talk about the work it takes to take care of horses. Well, these are the folks who do it.
And, you know, you think about it, too, to have a horse boarding within the city of Tucson limits, I mean, that's kind of saying a lot itself how long they've been around, because that kind of, you know, it's kind of dying down, that kind of lifestyle. So it's nice to see them keeping this tradition alive. And, you know, it's a lot of work, again, to have a horse. So if you don't have quite the time, that's where these horse boarding ranches come in handy, helping you take care of your horses well, and they do it with a loving heart.
All right, this is Banner UMC and the Trauma Cats. I have to say that, and I hope maybe she's watching, but my mom, unfortunately, was just at Banner UMC in the trauma unit and then in their ICU, and boy, did they take great care of her at Banner UMC, the Trauma Cats. And they did have that sign up while we were there. They provide specialized care, and their trauma unit is just not to be beat. 5,000 patients a year.
Every year. Up next, we have the Tohono O'odham Nation competing as an authentic Native American float. And look at this. We've got the Tohono O'odham Nation, including Chairman Edward Manuel. There he is up in front. Vice Chairman Verlon Jose and members of the Tohono O'odham Legislative Council, along with tribal judges, legislative council members, district chairpersons representing 11 districts on the Tohono O'odham Nation. Miss Tohono O'odham Nation and her attendants are also here, along with the nation's rodeo queen and her attendant. So we've got Maria Pablo,
Look
the
at
first
that
attendant.
smile.
Yes,
just
Sophia
beautiful.
Stevens. So nice having the Tohono O'odham Nation out here joining us this year.
Such a wonderful dose of culture at this parade.
It really is, encompassing cultures from all over southern Arizona, northern Mexico, the entire Southwest.
And up next we have, we're going to skip a little bit here.
La Caliente.
My gloves won't let me turn.
It's getting hot in here. Here's the leader in Spanish radio in Tucson for more than 16 years, 92.1 through 95.7, La Caliente.
And on this wagon with Los Hijos Morning Electro and live techno banda La Picosa. They are spicy and hot.
Let's take a quick break. We'll be right back with the 94th Annual Tucson Rodeo Parade.
When you're ordering your groceries, consider the source. Only Fry's can bring you all the fresh, delicious food and quality products you already know and love. So check out while you're chillin'. Shop online today.
At Toyota, our President's Day sales event is calling. Go safely from sea to shining sea in the Corolla. Let freedom ring in the new Corolla hatchback. Get a historic deal before it's history. Right now, lease a new 2019 Corolla for just $199 per month or get $1,000 cash back on a Corolla hatchback. Find yours at Toyota.com. Toyota, let's go places.
When you're having groceries shipped, consider the source. Only Fry's can bring you the delicious food and quality products you already know and love. So check out while you're chillin'. Shop online today.
That wraps up our 94th Annual Tucson Rodeo Parade.
Where did the time go?
I know. It went away with the wind.
Yes. It's been windy and cold out here. And speaking of the weather, let's check in with Chief Meteorologist Lisa Villegas. Lisa, there we go. The parade is over. I see the street sweepers behind you.
Sending the wind my way, yeah. And behind me, we definitely have the street sweepers, which is just always a cool sight at the very end of the show, because I feel like you almost have to stay and kind of check it out on your own, because it is quite a sight to see. Oh, hey, what's up, man? Police officer waving hello. But yeah, there's a lot of cleaning up to do after all the horses. So I'm going to send things back to you, but it is the end, and luckily we had no rain.
No rain.
The rain is going to happen later on this afternoon, but we'll talk more about that later on this afternoon.
We were so happy when you told us it wasn't going to rain in the morning. That is such terrific news. It has been blustery, but the sun came out briefly. And boy, what a great parade with so much wonderful, colorful, musical participation this year.
So much fun, and it's the 94th annual, and we got to continue the tradition. And it's just so nice seeing all the people coming out despite the cold weather, despite the wind. Still a nice crowd coming out here today. We also want to give a shout out and a big thank you to Southern Arizona Video Production, our production crew. We got about 20 people behind the scenes. Robert, our director, Christopher, our producer, all of the camera operators. Thank you so much. And if you didn't get to watch the entire parade, we will of course have it. We'll get it back to you, and we always get that up at KOLD.com. And for those of you who watched at home, we really appreciate you tuning in and joining us.
Stay warm out there. Hey, thanks, Street Sweepers.
Yes, thank you, Street
You're
Sweepers.
part of the parade, too. One of the most important parts with a non-motorized parade. Thank you. Have a wonderful rodeo season. Kids, enjoy your rodeo break. And we're just so pleased you could join us for this special event.
And if you're going to be at the Tucson Rodeo this weekend, come out and say hi. I'm looking forward to it, and we'll see you back here on KOLD News 13 at noon.
You've been watching KOLD News 13's presentation of the 94th Annual La Fiesta de los Vaqueros Tucson Rodeo Parade.